EastEnders spoilers. Raging Phil Mitchell to destroy Keanu Taylor as the Albie kidnap plot is exposed. Keanu Taylor finds himself in hot water in EastEnders next week when Phil Mitchell gets wind of Albie's kidnap and insists on delivering his own brand of justice. The mechanic, as viewers know, is on a mission to destroy Sharon Watts, who not only refused to put his name on Albie's birth certificate but also limited the amount of time he spends with his son. With Sharon set to leave Walford for a new life in Abu Dhabi, Keanu resolved to take action before it was too late, informing mum Karen, who initially put the idea in his head, that he was going to kidnap Albie. In scenes playing out on screen this week, Keanu proves himself to be Sharon's knight in shining armor when Dorian Gates became aggressive, with Sharon rewarding him by allowing him to spend some time with his son. Things, however, descend into chaos, with Keanu subsequently returning home to inform Sharon that Albie has been kidnapped, leaving the former Queen Vic landlady distraught. The police are involved, with an investigation soon being launched, while a ransom note for £50,000 is pushed through the letterbox. Spoilers for next week confirm fans' suspicions, with Keanu and Karen having cruelly worked together to stage the kidnapping. The search for Albie continues in upcoming scenes, with the residents of Walford joining the police in a bid to track the missing tot down. Sharon, much like the note stated, conceals the ransom demand from the police. But with fears for her son's safety intensifying, Sharon turns to the one person she can trust in Phil, revealing all to both he and Kat Slater, who agree to lend her the money. Karen, meanwhile, rails at Keanu over the staged kidnapping, with their primary concerns being the ransom note. Keanu, however, drops off a subsequent note, detailing a time and location for the drop. Sharon believes that it's in the best interests of Albie to do as the kidnapper says, worried that Albie might get hurt if she doesn't, with Phil putting forward the suggestion that he drop the money and deal with the lowlife that took her son. Determined to talk him out of such a thing, a perturbed Keanu reveals that he wants to do the drop himself, but Phil is adamant that he must be there too. Sharon takes Phil's side on the matter, believing that he should be there to deal with the situation in case anything goes sideways, which leaves Keanu fearing that his heinous act is about to be exposed. He's not the only one bricking it, with Karen very much concerned, with the pair desperately trying to think up a way to return Albie to Sharon without revealing their identities in the process. Karen comes up with an idea, getting in touch with Sharon using Keanu's burner phone, revealing the location for the drop-off to be the park at midday, insisting that the person who carries out the task must do so alone. Keanu then takes a risk, making a case for his mum to be the person to make the drop, putting doubts in Sharon's head about how Phil might go in heavy-handed and risk Albie getting hurt in the crossfire. His plan pays off with Sharon agreeing, with Karen subsequently meeting with Candice's husband Malcolm at the park to retrieve Albie as she attempts to act normal for fear she'll blow her cover. But will Karen successfully get away with her and Keanu's cruel act? This is EastEnders we're talking about, so, regardless of how it pans out, it's safe to assume that the truth will out at some stage, and you can certainly expect Phil to see red when all is
Xin chào
revealed.
các bạn đã quay trở lại UK Soát Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, UK Soát Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.